Hey guys, welcome to Chronicles of a Therapist. I am Cassandra Shepard, and welcome to my space. So, in that last episode, I was women. Y'all bored. Y'all need lives. I had to come back because I didn't want to keep going on my tangent. But I read something and it was talking about happiness, and it make me happy. My man will buy me such and such and such and such. And I thought about it, and y'all know I was raised a little different. Like my daddy definitely raised me to be a hard worker and not want a man for anything. Need, yes. Like I'm sorry, not even need. My daddy was different. He has all girls. So he navigated us a little different. We all hard workers. We gonna get our bag. So we different. But a lot of us women believe that happiness equates our man and a man, your man, or whatever. And that's not really what happiness is. Like I've seen so many memes and happiness is, and I do like my happy for real is somewhere on the beach by the ocean. That to me is happy by definition. Matter of fact, I'm because y'all according to Oxford, to me to be happy means the state of being happy, meaning it's a state. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else at all. At all. It don't. It don't. And so for women, we have a tendency to believe, you got the women who, I'll be happy when I get married. I'll be happy when I have kids. I'll be happy when no, because those are things that can come and go. I have met more people who started off married and great and wonderful. They got married and realized they ain't really like the person they married because it was so convenient. They wanted to be in a relationship so bad. They wanted to be an other, a second, a couple so bad that they missed all the real stuff that comes with like being married. Like making sure you actually like the person that you're with. Like really like them, their personality, who they are, how they think, their values and stuff. And some of us women ain't doing that. We just like he got some money. So what if his company go bankrupt? Then what? What if that money that he had goes away? What if he gets injured and he can't do what he used to do? Those are things that happen in marriage and in long-term relationships. A lot of us women are bored, like I said, because you want your man to fill the gaps in your life. Okay, I'm off work. Okay, babe, what we doing? No, no, no. Because guess what men do when they want daytime? They want to be left alone. They don't want to hang out with us. They really don't. Now, as somebody who absolutely enjoys their significant other, yeah, I do. But he's an introvert and like to be in a house in the dark. Not me. I want to be outside, especially in the summer. I don't even want to be outside in the context of, oh, we outside. No. I mean, literally, the sun is out. Let's go take a walk. My partner is not like that. But guess what? Cass has friendships outside of my relationship. And a lot of us women want and desire to be a couples and a unit so bad that we don't know what we like. We like the idea of being with someone. And companionship is just not your significant other. Like most of us had some sort of friendship outside of being with this person. So like I mean, unless there are people like this, the people who met in high school. But even then they grow. They have jobs. You still have I don't play basketball. I will take him and watch him play basketball. I ain't about to go play basketball. No, sir. Not my thing. We can go to the gym together, but we don't even have to work out together. Go over there. Actually, bye. That's your therapy. That's my therapy. Like, and so this comes from a person who has taken the time to know the things that I like as a person. I travel. My significant other, if it was up to him, we would travel twice a year. If it's up to me and I got the money, once a month I'm out. I gotta go. Goodbye. That's something that I enjoy, and I also do it without him. I don't need you around. Okay, bye. I got sisters and friends to do stuff with. I don't need him to do anything. A lot of women, y'all are bored and y'all unhappy because y'all think happiness is attached to a man and it's not. The state of being happy, you need to figure you out. You need to identify as a person, not even, oh, I need to, not as a mom, not as a mom, because my moms are really struggling. You are struggling. And I promise you, at some point, it's all well and great when they little. At some point, they going to grow up. About 13, 14, not even 18 out the door. About 13, 14, 12, 11, depending on your kid. They don't want to be around you at all. They don't. They love you. They are not your friends. So as a mom, please find some hobbies and know yourself. Like, yes, be a great mom, take care of your kid, absolutely. But that cannot be your end all. You cannot just be, oh, I'm gonna be a soccer mom. That's cool because that's what your kid want to do, not because that's what you want to do. What do you like doing? That's why moms are so stressed out. Y'all don't know yourself. Y'all don't know what y'all like, what y'all don't like. I don't like having to get up at 5 in the morning. So on the weekends, I'm going to sleep in. Y'all kids will eat cereal and leave me alone. Do that. It's cool. It's people think self-care is about doing massages. Self-care is knowing yourself and identifying what it is that you need as a human. It ain't got nothing to do with just getting massages and stuff. The reason why for me self-care is that because I work out and stuff. So my massages, yeah, they're relaxing, but I'm usually sore 97% of the time. I done pulled something, I didn't stretch. So the massage is really, it's relaxing. It's really because I've done something stupid with my body and didn't do it right. It's not self-care because it's, oh, I just want to do it. No, I work out and don't stretch. I get yelled at all the time for that, right? So women, please find your hobby. And if you don't have any friendships, you need to figure out why you don't have any real friendships. I'm not talking about the person you kiki with on the phone and you gossip with. That always is not a real friendship. I've talked about this. If your friends don't hold you accountable, are those your friends? No. Your friends should never just be yes people. Because if so, they're not really your friends and they probably don't really like you. And they're probably talking about you behind your back. They're not going to tell you that, but yeah, you're the topic of something else. Find you some real friends who hold you accountable, who listen to you. So when you are, I saw this TikTok and this girl was talking about friendships and how important they were. And she was talking about as a mom, she went to the hospital, but her friends made sure she was okay. Her friend showed up with her package of stuff because she had to stay overnight at the. That's real friendships. These are people who listen to you, who actually care about your well-being, not the most recent tea, not the gossip. Did you see? No, no. You need some real friendships who hold you accountable. And if you don't have them, the sad thing is at this day and age, I hate to say it, it's really hard to find friends, and all your friends aren't on social media. Those are not your real friends. Those are now. Do I believe that you can have even the idea of pen pals when we were younger? Like there was a level of friendship, and can they hold you accountable? But I'm talking about the people who have these phantom friends that they have no real, true friend like relationship with. Not I've met people on Facebook and we're actually friends, but we've actually met in real life. There's something special about actually face to face meeting somebody and sitting in their energy to know who they really are because people lie behind screens. And at this big grown age, if you don't know that girl, they be lying. The same way we got filters because you got that pimple because of that time of the month and you put that filter on to hide that pimple. People are putting real life emotional filters on social media because that's not really who they are. They are doing clickbait. They trying to get their content. They content creators. So they going to say whatever the tea is to get you to engage. They are not necessarily your real life truthful friend. So yes, please, lady, go get you some real friends. Whether you and like I said, it is hard. It's the older we get, it's harder to find friends. It is. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll be the adult to tell you. Like I will say, I have great friends that I have gotten from work. But guess what? They weren't just 9 to 5. We went places and we talked outside of work. If you don't take that extra step with work friends or however you know them, church friends or whatever, they can't just be your friends when you're at that place. And they gotta be more than just talking about work stuff. So I know that we feel like that's our friends, but they not. Those are just our work besties. Emphasis on work. All right. Find you some friends. That might mean that you need to do something different, girl. You might need to, get out of your routine. Maybe you need to go to a paint sip by yourself. Maybe you need to go do something by yourself, something that hey, you enjoy, because maybe your man don't want to do another paint sip. I don't think they really like those. From the men that I've talked to, it's like 50-50. They don't always want to do the paint sip. But anyway, find some hobby, find some friends, and if need be, if all of this doesn't work, you might need to start with therapy because maybe you have some interpersonal stuff that you need to work through, and maybe after doing these things, maybe you'll be happy because you'll understand what happiness really is, and you'll understand that happiness is not associated with any person. It's actually internal because you ever see people, and this is always amazing to me, you ever see a homeless person that's happy, not like I'm on drugs happy, I mean happy, like they are delighted in the world and homeless. There are people like that because they have identified, hey, I'm alive, I ain't got everything I need, I'm living. So I think we have to get back to understanding that happiness and being happy has nothing to do with the things that can fall away. Yes, do we all want to have money? Yes, we do. But guess what? Millionaires got a lot of money and some of them are not happy. They're the most suicidal people ever. I mean, let's look at all the celebs who, unalive themselves. They're not happy. Money don't make you happy. Being in a relationship don't make you happy. Happiness comes from internally. So some of us need to do some interpersonal work. Some of us absolutely need to identify what happiness means outside of those relationships in our life. You can be more than a mom. You can be more than a significant other. And you can be more than whatever your job believes you to, whatever your career field is. Yes, this is Chronicles of a Therapist. Am I a therapist? But I'm also Cass. And if you know me, you know, yes, I'm a great therapist, but I'm really just Cass first and foremost. And that myself took growth, took therapy, took going through ups and downs, losing people, all kinds of stuff. So do your work, girl. It'll help you. And if you like this content, like, share, and subscribe. You could also engage with me on Instagram at cnshep_chronicles. And don't forget to allow your passion to propel your purpose. See you next time, guys.